Courtney, that was bloody fantastic.
Thank you.
Let me tell you something, Courtney. Something has changed in you. Trust me. In the time you were on the show last year to now, your interaction with the audience, the confidence.
June 2018. A 13-year-old girl steps onto the America's Got Talent stage, heart pounding, a shy flicker in her eyes. Courtney Hadwin, from a quiet English village, grips the microphone. The music hits, Otis Redding's Hard to Handle, and her voice erupts, a raw, soul-shredding roar. She dances like a storm, wild and free, shaking the room. Simon Cowell, stunned, calls her a lion. Howie Mandel's golden buzzer rains gold. Her audition video explodes, hitting 300 million views. Signed to Simon's Psycho Music, she's poised for stardom. But fame's embrace is heavy. Lights fade, pressures mount, and the lion's roar falters. Where is she now? In October 2025 at 21. This is her saga. A voice that moved the world. A heart that nearly broke. And a spirit that rose again. Hesleden is no place for grand dreams. Tucked in County Durham's rugged northeast, it's a village of weathered stone and stubborn spirit, where the ghosts of old coal mines linger in the wind. The North Sea crashes nearby, its rhythm a constant companion to lives built on grit and community. Here, on July 6, 2004, Courtney Ann Hadwin was born to Paul and Anne Marie, the eldest of three alongside siblings Paul Jr. and Melissa. Their home, a modest terrace on a street where neighbors knew your secrets, hummed with love and music. She sang before she spoke, Anne-Marie told the Hartlepool Mail in 2018, her voice warm with memory. Even as a toddler, she'd belt out tunes like they were her truth. Music was Courtney's first language. The radio in their cramped kitchen spilled out Dusty Springfield's Longing, Aretha Franklin's Gospel Fire, Etta James's Bluesy Ache. At 5, she'd climb onto a stool, mimicking their cadences, her tiny voice carrying a weight that startled her parents. It was like she'd swallowed an old soul, Paul said, laughing in a 2019 BBC interview. School, though, was a battleground. At Hesleden Primary, her wild curls and habit of humming during lessons made her a target. Kids called me weird, she shared in a 2025 podcast with Zane Lowe, her tone a mix of defiance and hurt. My voice didn't fit my age, and they didn't get it. But music was her sanctuary. Inspired by Connie Talbot's 2007 Britain's Got Talent run, Courtney, at 9, decided to sing properly. By 11, at the Academy at Shotton Hall in Peterlee, she found her stage. A lunchtime open mic in 2015, singing Say Something by A Great Big World and Christina Aguilera, changed everything. The video, posted to Facebook, spread like wildfire among locals. Classmates, once cruel, now cheered. That was when I knew I could do this, she told the line of Best Fit in 2025, her smile tinged with nostalgia. It wasn't just singing, it was being seen. Her family poured everything into her dream. Paul took extra shifts, delivering pizzas to fund lessons at Kate Sear's School of Music, Vocal Ovation, and Shotton Hall Theatre School. Anne-Marie drove endless miles to open mics, her belief in Courtney unwavering. Your voice is yours to give, she'd say, brushing her daughter's curls before gigs. Grandfather Tom Story, a local legend with stories of Durham's folk scene, taught her to busk on Hartlepool streets, her guitar case collecting coins for travel and lessons. She'd sing Dylan to shoppers, Tom recalled in a 2018 Daily Mail piece. Didn't care if they stared. She had fire. Competitions sharpened her edge. In April 2015, at 11, she entered Teen Star UK in Newcastle. Her rendition of Bob Dylan's Make You Feel My Love, earning her a grand final spot. Judges called her an old soul in a young body, a label that stuck. In 2016, she won Hartlepool's Performer of the Year and reached the Beyond the Lights finals. That summer, at 12, she opened for Sister Sledge at South Tyneside Festival. Her Nothing Compares to You, silencing 18,000. "I was terrified," she admitted in a 2025 Rolling Stone excerpt. "But the crowd's roar made me feel alive." The Voice Kids UK in 2017 was her proving ground. Her blind audition, a fiery Nutbush City Limits by Tina Turner, spun chairs and landed her on Danny Jones's team. She stormed through battles with Dancing in the Street, semifinals with James Brown's I Got You, I Feel Good, and the final with Dreamgirls. Sonnery twice. "And I am telling you I'm not going," finishing as a runner-up. "Losing stung," she said in a 2019 Variety profile, "but it taught me to fight harder." Her work ethic was relentless. Daily vocal drills, lessons from age 11, gigs across northern England. Hesleden buzzed with pride. Strangers called her our lioness. By early 2018, America's Got Talent producers scouting global talent found her. "It felt like fate," Courtney said in a 2025 BBC Radio 1 session. With her family's blessing, Paul juggling jobs, Anne-Marie homeschooling, siblings cheering, she boarded a plane to Los Angeles. The village girl was about to meet the world. Los Angeles was a shockwave. Skyscrapers gleamed, freeways pulsed, and the air carried ambition like pollen. The Hadwins settled into a cramped Pasadena apartment, a far cry from Hesleden's rain-soaked streets. "I miss the quiet," Courtney confessed in a 2018 AGT backstage clip, her voice small but eyes alight. Jet lag and nerves blurred her days, but the stage loomed, a chance to prove she belonged. June 2018, AGT Season 13, Episode 3. Courtney shuffled onto the stage, a shy 13-year-old in a baggy hoodie, mumbling to Tyra Banks about loving old music. The judges, Simon Cowell, Howie Mandel, Heidi Klum, Mel B, leaned forward, skeptical. Then Hard to Handle kicked in. Her voice exploded, a gritty, soul-shredding wail that channeled decades of blues and rock. She danced like a storm, wild, unpolished, alive. The crowd roared. Heidi gasped. Mel B whooped. Simon's jaw dropped. "You're a lion," he said, voice cracking. Howie's golden buzzer sent gold confetti raining, her ticket to the live shows. "She's from another era," he said, invoking Janis Joplin. The video went nuclear. 10 million views in a day, 100 million in a week, 310 million by August. Headlines screamed, "British teen stuns AGT." The next Janis Joplin? Rolling Stone. Twitter exploded. Courtney Hadwin trended worldwide. Fans in awe of her. Transformation from mouse to monster. She powered through quarterfinals with James Brown's Papa's Got a Brand New Bag, semifinals with Steppenwolf's Teen Teat Twantin Teens, Born to Be Wild, and finals with Tina Turner's 8. River Deep, Mountain High. Sixth place stung, but her impact was seismic. "We saw a star born," Howie said, eyes misty. Post-AGT, the whirlwind spun faster. She joined the 2018 Las Vegas Winners Tour, her sets at Paris Hotel drawing screams. December brought a deal with Psycho Music and Arista Records. "Courtney's a force," Simon told Variety, signing her in a London boardroom. At 14, pen in hand, she felt unstoppable. "It's my dream," she said, grinning. Her AGT, the champion's performance in January 2019, debuting Pretty Little Thing, earned ovations. Sun City Festival followed. Her Nutbush, alongside icons like Sam Fender, leaving 10,000 breathless. Her EP The Cover Sessions, Harry Styles, Lil Nas X, Jonas Brothers, Louis Capaldi, hit in 2019. Critics raving, "She doesn't cover, she owns." but fame's glow hid thorns. Talk shows, Ellen, Fallon, grilled her. How's it feel to be famous? Paparazzi hounded her at airports. Trolls mocked her weird moves. Too young for that voice, one comment sneered. She read them in secret, each a needle in her heart. It was thrilling but terrifying, she told Zane Lowe in 2025. I was a kid in a machine. Studio sessions with Psycho pushed pop polish, clashing with her bluesy roots. They wanted safe hits, she said. I wanted truth. The high was fading, and the weight was settling in. Fame is a serpent, seductive and cruel. For Courtney, its coils tightened in 2019. The Psycho Arista deal promised freedom, but delivered a cage. Studios in London and LA buzzed with producers molding her into a pop-soul starlet. Think Ariana with Edge, one exec said, pitching catchy hooks. Courtney, at 14, wanted to sing of rain-soaked villages and quiet hurts. They gave me breakup anthems, she told The Guardian in 2025, voice heavy. I'd never even had a boyfriend. The schedule was brutal. Mornings, vocal coaches barking scales. Afternoons, photo shoots, her curls tamed, jeans swapped for glitter. Evenings, promo, red carpets, interviews, smiling through exhaustion. Hold on to your fire, Adele whispered at the 2019 Brits, a lifeline Courtney clung to. Transatlantic flights blurred days. Homesickness gnawed. Paul's pizza runs dwindled. He was in LA, juggling her dreams with ulcers. Anne-Marie's anxiety flared, watching her girl fade. Siblings felt the distance. Melissa once asked, "Is Courtney still ours?" Publicly, she dazzled. Sun City 2019, sharing stages with Springsteen, was electric. Her social media soared. 500K followers by year's end, comments a mix of worship and venom. Trolls attacked her age, her body, her dance. I felt invaded, she said in a 2025 TEDx talk. The Janis Joplin label, once a crown, became a chain. Her tragedy, a warning. Don't burn out, a producer half-joked, chilling her. 2020's pandemic deepened the isolation. Tours stopped, but virtual demands surged. Zoom sessions, TikTok lives. Sicko pushed polished tracks. She fought for raw. One session ended in tears, a producer dismissing her bluesy bridge as too heavy. She walked out, heart pounding. I was losing me, she said. Family strained. Paul's health worsened. Anne-Marie cried on calls home. Christmas 2020. A sterile hotel. Zoom carols with Hesleden. We held on, Paul told The Sun in 2023, but it hurt. By 2021, cracks widened. Posts slowed. Fans worried. Where's Courtney? Rumors swirled. Illness, label disputes, truth, exhaustion. A panic attack during a virtual festival left her sobbing backstage. I couldn't breathe, she recalled. Therapy began, unpacking imposter syndrome. Am I enough? A raw Billie Eilish cover, Everything I Wanted, posted on YouTube, hit 5 million views. A reminder of her core. But Psycho's grip tightened. Leaked emails hinted at restructuring her sound. The lion was caged and the roar was fading. By 2022, Courtney's light dimmed. Social media posts trickled. Fans begged for updates, fearing she'd vanished. Rumors flew. Is she sick? Dropped by Psycho? The truth was quieter. She was retreating, not running. I needed to breathe, she told Rolling Stone in 2025. The machine was choking me. Therapy sessions, kept secret, became her lifeline, unraveling the pressure of being a teen in a grown-up game. I felt like a product, not a person, she said, voice breaking. Her bond with Simon Cowell, once a beacon, faded to a ghost. He wasn't her mentor, just the exec who signed her, then moved on. Simon spots talent, not hearts, a friend told NME in 2022. Fans speculated resentment, but Courtney stayed silent. He was part of the machine, not my confidant, she clarified later. Still, his absence stung. A reminder she was a cog, not a cause. She leaned on family. Paul, despite health struggles, called daily, "You're our lion, love." Anne-Marie sent care packages, Hesleden sweets, handwritten notes. Siblings sent silly videos, pulling her back to normalcy. A 2022 YouTube cover of Amy Winehouse's Back to Black went viral, raw, and unfiltered, hinting at her fight to reclaim her voice. "That was me screaming, 'I'm still here,'" she said. Quietly, she parted ways with Psycho and Arista, a decision shrouded in NDAs but rooted in creative control. "I needed my music to be mine," she told the line of Best Fit. She began writing alone in her Hesleden bedroom, lyrics spilling like blood. "You only want me when I'm smiling," from an unreleased demo, spoke of hidden pain. The silence wasn't surrender. It was a chrysalis, preparing her for rebirth. By 2025, Courtney Hadwin emerged transformed. No longer the viral teen, but a 21-year-old artist wielding her truth. Free from Psycho, she teamed with Grammy-winning producer Kevin Bowe, crafting songs that bled authenticity. Monsters, "You Only Love Me When I Lie." Breakable, "That Girl Don't Live Here." Each track a confession of vulnerability, rage, and resilience. Her project, Little Miss Jagged, released September 12, 2025, was her boldest yet, blending rock, soul, and punk. Critics raved, "A storm of emotion, thunder and truth." "No more molds," she told BBC Radio 1. "I know who I am now." Her voice, once caged, roared free, grittier, fiercer, hers. A stripped-down, "You Only Love Me When I Lie" video, micless and raw, left fans breathless, hitting 10 million views. "She's fearless," a fan tweeted. Carnegie Hall, April 2024, saw her open a Janis Joplin tribute for Clive Davis, her performance earning a standing ovation. "She's arrived," Davis said, per Billboard. Courtney spoke openly about her burnout, the industry's toll, and her mental health journey. "I was lost," she said in a TEDx talk. "Reclaiming my voice saved me." Therapy, once a secret, became her strength, normalizing self-care for fans. Her stage presence, now under her rules, carried scars and power, no longer chasing applause, but connection. Simon, a distant echo. Viral clips in 2025 claimed he reflected, "We asked too much too soon," his voice cracking. True or not, it didn't matter. Courtney didn't need his words. She'd built her own. October 2025 finds Courtney, now 21, rooted in County Durham, her heart still in Hesleden's rain-soaked streets. She lives simply, with a small team led by manager Oliver Mojita, after parting with MN2S over creative clashes. Her home, a cozy flat shared with childhood friends, doubles as a studio, her laptop alive with lyrics about storms and survival. Gigs pepper her calendar, Fiddler's Elbow in London, European dates, planned US tours. Her Carnegie Hall moment lingers, a milestone of respect. Her debut album, slated for September 2025, blends genres, rock, soul, punk. Like a mood ring, she jokes. Snippets tease anthems of defiance and healing. Fans buzzing on X, "Courtney's back, and she's unstoppable." She's candid about growth. "I'm not chasing fame," she told The Guardian. "I'm chasing me." Therapy, walks by the North Sea, calls with Melissa. These ground her. Her family, once stretched by fame, is tight again. Paul's health is steady. Anne-Marie beams at gigs. "She's our Courtney again," Paul says, eyes wet. The industry, she knows, chews up young stars. At 13, she was too green for its jaws. But she rose, through doubt, through silence, through pain. Her songs, jagged and true, are her triumph. "I'm not just the AGT girl," she says, voice firm. "I'm Courtney Hadwin, and I'm here." October 2025. Courtney, rooted in County Durham, lives simply, her flat, a studio of dreams. With manager Oliver Mojeda, she plays fiddler's elbow, plans U.S. tours. Her million-plus followers on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube see her heart. Studio clips, mental health talks, red hair experiments. "You're real," fans write. Her album, set for September, blends rock, soul, punk. "My mood ring," she jokes. Therapy and sea walks ground her. Family's tight again. "She's ours," Paul says, teary. The industry nearly broke her, but she rose, her music a testament to resilience. Subscribe to follow her roar. It's a story of fire, fall, and fearless return. And she's just begun.
Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into Hollywood's hidden history.